Good morning, everyone. Hope all is well. So this today is doesn't look like a really good opportunity unless we pop higher into the 212.40 area, maybe even 212.20s, uh, which I think we will pop higher because um, personal, let me go to it. Personal income and overlays was negative, but there was some positive elements to it, right? So PCE. It had some positives in it as far as like the consensus. So we may see a pop higher also from September 12th, 2024 profile, which we're in now. There was buying in that area, which is conflicting a little bit with that entire week's profile, which is also at the top, the weekly high of that entire week of the 12th, September 12th, 2024. The overall consensus looks to fail to fade. It's just where price is now is not the favorable place to potentially enter. Also, we are well above the 20 mark on the VIX at 21.2 at the moment. So we're going to see some emotion in the market. We may see that in pricing as well. I have 212 puts and 211 puts in my watch list, which currently I have 211s ready to go in my active trader, but the opportunity doesn't look the best as of right now. I'm not going to give up on it because a lot can happen at cash open. We may see that pop to the upside. If we do, that'll be more on our favor as we fell back down, maybe to the extreme low of yesterday's profile, which is also the value high of September 12th, 2024, which is makes the most sense to drop from. There's also a lot of volume at the 212.46 to 212.34 mark. So, and we're right now the price is falling from the weekly high of September 12th. So right now the price isn't the opportunity isn't looking that great. VIX is very high. The emotion overall in the market is very high. So that's going to reflect in option prices too. So we may see a wide spread, which is also a no-go. So there's some things that's going against us as far as opportunity and some things that look good. It just depends on where price goes from at cash open. It could be a straight drop, or we could see a bounce higher, which again, that would be great for us, and then see that reaction down. 212 puts are going for $108 right now. 211s are going for 72. I see some of you all are putting some questions in the chat. I'm not gonna be able to answer it while we getting ready for market open. I'll answer afterwards. And we're starting with 30 seconds to cash open. We kind of see maybe an opportunity or the look of they may pop higher, but we will see. This could be a straight knife dropping, which not even gonna try to catch it as I'm saying that prices are falling. Last trading day of the month, depending on where we go, could end up in nothing or no play, but with 3 seconds to see what happens. All right, market is opening now. All right. The price of the spread is crazy too. There's no way. There's no way. At least not right now. It's gonna hopefully straighten itself out, but right now it doesn't make any sense to play it. VIX is still above the 20. I'm not touching it right now. Let's see what happens in this first 5 minutes. So we got a couple of things going for us, three things that's going against us. I'm sorry. The opportunity is not there. The spread on the options are way too far apart. And we have VIX is way below, well above, I'm sorry, 20. 20 mark. Too much emotion. But let's give it a minute. Let's give it at least this first candle to see what happened, maybe the second five. Let's see if we can talk our way through it. So right now prices are still at the high or mid, I'm sorry, 211.50 area. I mean, they're continuing to drop it, and it looked to be they could be dropping the weekly high. I just don't the spread is too far apart for me. It doesn't make okay, now they updated it. And they could be dropping the weekly high of last week, which is it's a possibility, but I don't see no opportunity there. Yep, yep, yep. They're dropping their weekly high from September 12th, 2024. Yeah, we're way above the 20 mark now, 2130, 2148. So this is looking like more so I'm not gonna participate in the market today. And they're dropping it. I definitely don't like that opportunity. The spread was way too far. All right. Unless price pops a little bit, then we're not gonna touch it. Let me go over to the chat. Only trade perfect setups. Nothing's perfect in the market. I wouldn't say perfect. Price is never perfect. It's just more so the opportunity, and then see now they're buying up again. So that would have been a complete chase. We save ourselves from losing money. But they are playing that weekly high. I mean, they're building volume too. I just don't like the VIX. Prices are decent. I just don't like the VIX. Good audio. Expensive. Yeah, definitely expensive today. I'm gonna preserve my capital. I'm not gonna touch it. Unlike again, unless we pop higher, I'm not gonna touch it. They're struggling too. There's a lot of volume at the 211.44 to 211.38 area. And that VIX has gone to the moon. They definitely dropped that weekly high of whatever that month was September 12th, you said? Too expensive for my blood. So as of right now, I'm not playing anything, and looks like I'm not going to play anything at all today. They're definitely falling though. Opportunity which is not there for me. Go to the general chat because I'm not looking at anything right now. Yeah, yeah, man. I don't chase. I'm looking for those opportunities, those areas of opportunities, opportunity ace in the hole. Um, and if it's not there, it's not there. I'm not gonna chase it and risk the pullback and getting stopped out. And again, now if here's the second 5 minutes now, if we see price pop and say, you know what, we're not gonna go any higher than the weekly high of that September 12th week, then possible, right? It's still not out of the woods yet. Prices are too high and we are a VIX, so it's looking more so like today is a no-go just for those elements. Having issues with go charting. Issues with go charting. No, my go charting is working fine. I'm not sure if anyone else is. Preserve capital for sure. Yeah, if it doesn't feel right, if it's too many elements going against you, then why take the risk? It's easy to jump into something because it prices up or down, but you got to understand the risk behind it too. What is the latest you trend to place a trade? You tend to place a trade? I'm not 9:30 to 10. Outside of 10. So we're popping higher now. So this could be something. Prices are okay. VIX is starting to come down. So it may be something here. Just keep an eye on it. So ten is normally when I'm out. And prices are going higher with no interest too. So it could be something. How do you remove it? You have to edit the watch list by clicking the watch list and then edit. I don't know much about futures. So prices are going into that area I was thinking of. So let's see what happens here. That 212.20, 212, and the prices are going higher with no interest, and we're seeing prices are nice and VIX is falling. We're going higher and higher with no interest. VIX is falling pretty hard too. 211s. I like it at $80. Just give it a time, give it some time. Let's see. I would love for it to continue to go into the 212s, into that high volume area. We may have an opportunity presenting itself. Just give it a moment. 211s is what I have in my active trader at 82 cents per contract or $82 per contract. The VIX continue to fall like this. I kind of like it. It's not seeing any evidence that we should play it, but it looks good. I would love for it to go a little higher in that 212 range though. But 212, they're building a wall right now. 212 or 211.91 to 212.03 or 212 flat. I like the wall they're building. This may be something. We got a minute of this candle left though. Still got some time. I'd love for it to pop a little higher. Okay, getting into that 212. All right. Continue to pop it. I want to see some area of resistance there. Let's see if they show interest there. VIX is still falling. Okay, we hit that weekly value low. All right, I'm gonna enter the 211 call, 211 puts, I'm sorry, at $77 per contract. I like that. I like the wall they're building and the lack of interest. I like that a lot. Let's see if they show up here. Looks like they're trying to show up. So 77 is my entry, 211 puts. It looked like they're in there. It looked like the sellers are in the market. They're building that wall at 212. Oh, there they go. 212 flat. There they go. I just got my first $10 per contract, moving my stop to protect that. I like that second opportunity they gave us. Maybe that's all they're gonna give us. So that's all they can give us? Looks like that's it. Looks like that's all they're gonna give us. All right, I got $10 per contract. It's hitting that weekly high and then they took profit. Let's see if they continue down. Ah, it may be it. I just moved my stop from 77 to 79. So I protected the $10. Right now is at 85. If they make a new low, well, a low of this candle, 212.65, we know we're good. But right now they're trying to come in. They're building that wall though. You can see it's happening. Okay, 86. So they're back to the $10 mark. There we go. There they're coming in hot now. They gave us a second opportunity. The first one was not the best. This one is. They're not pushing now. There we go. Great way to end the month. Though we weren't going to play anything. So 87 right now is the price. 94 is the price. Now they're dropping. Okay, there the sellers come in. There they go. Took some time for everybody to see it, but they're seeing it. Wow, what patience we had today. We had to be because that opportunity, the first 5 minutes was not there. All right. 97 would be my dollar. I mean, I'm sorry, my $20. I'm saying dollar. We'll love to get a dollar. I'm at $2 away from. I think we hit that. We should have hit it. I'm not sure why we didn't update. Oh, am I in? Hold on. Let me go back to my orders. All right, I'm gonna flatten everything here at 92 because it should have hit 97. I'm not sure why. All right, I'm gonna flatten everything out. Just catch this up. Cash out. That push should have been 97. I'm not sure why I didn't get that $20. All right, let me look at my orders just to make sure that we're all good. Yep. 77 entry, 87 was 10, and I just locked out at 90. I should have got that 97. I'm not sure why we didn't update it, but good profit. That was an opportunity, that little bit right there in this what third 5 minutes gave us that sell down. We saw them building that wall at 212.03-ish, 212.04 to 211.98. And the VIX continuing to fall too. That's another great sign. All right. And then that they took profit. All right, let me move over to the chat. See how you all were able to catch that. It hit the 97. It didn't hit for me, John C. I don't know what's going on with mine. Maybe internet issues. I don't know. Let me move this over so I can see you all. It didn't hit for me. 77, sick call. No, it's not me. Thank you for the kind words, but it's I'm just following the leader. You can see, and that's why I love order flow footprint, man. It shows you in real time what's happening. Couldn't get filled. Did you do limit order or was it 91 all out? Patience? Yeah, good example of being patient today. That first 5 minutes did not, everything was going against us. But that third 5 minutes, really the second five, kind of set it up for us. We saw buyers getting absorbed in the third 5 minutes. I didn't pay attention to it just now, but just the volume at price points really would open my eyes. All right, let me see. 91 out, awesome. 77 to 88, good. Yeah, glad look. Yeah, I mean it's never over until it's over again. I'm 9:30 to 10 is normally when I focus on it. Outside of 10 o'clock, I'm done. But if all the elements are going against us, then it's no play. John C said it hit the 97. It didn't hit it for me. I don't know, maybe it was my internet or what, but it got to 95. But that's just me. But I'm glad you was able to hit the 97. 77 to 87 to 97. So you got 97 too. Super patience. Yeah, definitely got to learn to sit on your hands for sure. You had some market slippage fill, eight contracts to 77, two is 66, 76. So 77 and 76. So what was your in? Because I mean, what was you should if you got in at 77, then 87 would have been your 10 for sure. I know we got 87. Then trail stop. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. So you probably got the same hit as me. That 97 did not hit for me. I'm glad it hit for most of y'all. TOS. Uh-huh. Yep, same here, TOS. Didn't feel for me either. TOS as well. I have my opinion on where the market is going. I can't guess where it's going. I can just tell you interest points, but I can stay on. I have time. I have time to stay on to answer anything. Interactive broker showed it at 98. Really? Well, I mean, it's the sellers are still in the game too. So I say if we dropped at 211.50, keep giving. Yeah, let it pay you as long as it wants to. 76 out, 76 in, 85 out, 95, 90 out. Good job. $6, $16 contract or $16 per contract. I'm gonna say if you got $16 per contract entry, then you should be rolling in it though. 77 in with 10 contracts, took your half at 87 and your second half at 97. Yeah, everybody's getting 97. I didn't get that. And I want to call Suave and see what happened. Nice win for you, 193 and 56 cent. Awesome. 77 in, 85 out. Another small profit. Green is green. That's right. Don't sleep on them base hits. Them base hits turn into to points. You got the 77, yeah, 97 as well. Yeah, okay. Congratulations to you all. Maybe something on my end if everyone else is getting it. So show patience for once. It takes time, man. I mean, you just know my favorite phrase is knowing when the stove is hot, and when it's hot, you don't touch it. So to me, that first 5 minutes, the stove was hot. Everything was there was some good elements that we was looking for, but there was too many things that was against us. That stove was hot. And the sellers are still in. I mean, they hit that extreme low of yesterday's session, and they're still trying to they're building that wall still, right at the same price point, 212.04 to 211.99. Let's see how that works out. In at 77, out at 87. Awesome. Another sweet thing about futures. Sell bid, always get filled. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I hear a lot of great things about futures. Trust me, a partner of mine does futures, and he always filling my ear with good things. And I see him make hella profit as well. So maybe one day I'll take the dive and do some heavy research on it. 77 in, 85 out. Awesome. Bid money for the weekend. And at 77, half at 88. Awesome. So you got quote about $1 slippage. That's awesome. I love when the slippage go in your favor. Stopped at 79. So you move that stop to protect profit. Awesome. Always protect the profit you cash in on. We another saying is never turn a winning day into a losing day. If you make money, make sure it stays that way. Question on the wall building in general. Is there a rule of thumb you use to no, I mean you just see it in real time. It's just the volume of price, right? It's again the color doesn't matter, right? It's more so the number, the volume, right? So at and they're kind of still doing it right now. Let's see, it's like a piece in their orders in 21204 to if you're looking at order flow, 21204 to 21199. You see on 935 there was 141,000 in volume, and then 945, 122,000. So it's like something's happening, right? And as price continues to pop, you're starting to see less and less interest as we go into the 21240s, 21250. So just being patient to see if there is a drop from that wall building being built is key. So I hope that answers your question in Texas, Yeti. I set mine to 21205 to 21246. That's not off. I mean, you're not off. You're not off from there. I think you're including the wall that's being built at cash open. The wall, which we were just talking about, but the wall I was looking for at pre-market was the 21245, which it looked like they plan now, to 21232. That was done at the end period of last session. That was the area that I marked and did a screenshot at pre-market. And it looks like they're hitting it and they're starting to see some reaction. So hopefully that answers your question, Texas Yeti. Played the 213 calls on the VIX pop. So other than price popping higher, what reason did you play? I'm curious to see why you played the calls. And 213 seems far, right? We were prices in 212. So if you, I mean, sorry, 211. So if you would have played a call, the better play would have been, or options would have been 212 calls. The 213s were too far out the money. I'm curious why. I mean, I'm not mad at it. Obviously, it would have worked out. I just was curious to why you would have played the calls. Maybe you saw something I didn't see. Paid the 211 puts, VIX drop. Yeah, I wouldn't make too many decisions on VIX dropping or rising as far as like when to buy and when to sell. That's more of a measure of emotion. The bigger players disagreeing with each other, basically. Buyers seem stronger in the order flow, depending on the per candle, right? But you also can look at it too as you have a lot of buyers with a lot of volume, but if price doesn't pop higher, because you would expect that there's a lot of volume and a lot of buyers, price should just go skyrocket, right? But if it doesn't happen, that's telling you that buyers are getting absorbed. But per candle, yeah, especially the 945 candle, even the 940 candle, there was more buyers in that red candle, but price is not skyrocketing. And now they're really playing that volume area that I posted in pre-market. So you was in at 80, out at 90, practice mode one contract. I would, if you're gonna practice, I would practice potentially using two, so you can practice, when you take some money off the table, moving your stop to protect it. But good job. First day trading using futures. Love the approach and commentary. No problem. Yeah, this is much easier than typing. So I'm glad you like it. Gotten burned. Yeah, we all got burned in the past for sure. My journey, sure, like you all, was not easy. Oh, really? They won't let you set a bracket order until you get in the trade? That's just making your trading vehicle slow, right? You have to do extra step. Yeah, Suave, you can just put your bracket order in and it automatically, once you put in your preferences, it'll automatically calculate your stop loss from your entry and you take profits from your entry without having to worry about it. That's the beauty of Thinkorswim. Second day trading, I'm learning a lot. Oh, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, the comment being able to speak live is awesome. I think the first day I was trying to type everything out, and now yeah, that didn't work out well. In 77 out at 95. Awesome. Appreciate the discipline. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Again, it's just knowing when the stove is hot. I'm okay with missing opportunities as long as it doesn't result in taking a loss. So if today wasn't the day that I made any plays, and I'm still happy with that. I do market orders. That's right. I don't do limit orders because in the past I've missed so many opportunities doing limit orders. And it really is a feel anyway, right? You read the information in market profile to see what they've done in the past, and then you go over the order flow to see what they're doing now. It's really a feeling, right? You seeing the data happen in real time, and you just pull the trigger. It's like I refer everything to sports, but in this case, like that's how I refer life anyway. But it's like taking a jump shot, right? It's the feeling. And you know that it feels good. It doesn't mean it's going to go in every time, but when it leaves your fingers, it feels good. That's kind of how I can I don't know, kind of match the thought of just doing market order. It just feels good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was pre-market, right? That was the ultimate area I was looking for. And we approached it and saw a lot of opportunity there. And again, they approached it again, and the sellers are right back in it. Great way to end the week. Great way to end the trading month. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Be careful with the cheap prices. So okay, so bad trader, yeah, the 213 calls were cheap, but you also got to look at Delta, right? So anything below Delta, you're not going to make money fast, right? 30 or above, preferably above, but 30 for sure. Because when the price is going, when the trade is going with you or going your direction, you see how fast you can make money. When it's below 20, it takes a long time and it takes a lot of a move for you to actually be in profit. So be careful with cheaper options. Always stick with 30 or above on Delta. And then when it, like I said, when it goes in your favor, that Delta goes higher, which means you make money faster. And even better too, when it goes against you, your drawdowns are slower. So it allows even more time for the play to work out. So that's why I always do just outside of the money and 30 or above. So when you say buy, call out, emphasize, how other than I'm in the trade and I'm um telling saying what my entry price is. And we can work with that. It has been working for me. Yep. Yeah, have a great weekend for sure. Up $224 in funded futures account. Okay. Let's go. Trading hotel. Oh, vacation. Yeah, I love trading in on vacation actually. I bring my external monitor, hook it up to my laptop, keyboard, mouse, use my dirty internet, and yeah, I know what you're doing. I like the picture too. Oh, you have a funded account? I mean a margins account. That's why you missed the trade. Yeah, I'm a cash account. So you don't have to worry about that. Uh, let's see. Fixed down pre-market levels. Yeah, yep, exactly. We're still above the 20 mark, but down for sure. You're learning every day. Awesome. That's a great feeling. Thank you for saying that. That makes me feel good that you're learning every day. Um, one of the goals of this of the Discord is not only to have someone, people follow me, but to also, if you're interested, to learn it as well. So thank you for saying that, David. The VIX, learn more about the VIX. The VIX is just a measure of emotion. All right. It's just a measure of the market's temperature. The bigger players control the market, obviously, the hedge funds, the banks, institutions. So it's just a measure of if they're in line with each other or in disagreement. And 20 is just a mark. I will be uploading today's video on YouTube. Once we get off here, I will pass my laptop off to my daughter and let her work her magic. It seems like the theme is it'll be um, premiering at 8 p.m. on in 8 p.m. Eastern. So um, yeah, definitely will be uploaded today. I'm focused, man. Yeah, as soon as the market opens, my eyes are on footprint because market profile gives you the past, right? And it's great to understand the past, but the real move or understanding of what's happening is what's happening now, and that's the footprint. How you get better at reading footprints. There's a couple videos that I have that I try to go deep into how to read it. There's also a couple of books that we shared, the community has shared with each other, that are really great to learning footprint and order flow. So I'll make sure I post those at the end of the chat. Chasing is the worst. FOMO trading is always a disaster. Yeah, I've got bitten many times with that as well. Definitely teach you to sit on your hands for sure. Nice. Hope he wins. Great week for sure. I'm the Stephen Curry of order flow. Yeah, yeah, I feel that way. It's definitely a feeling. Like I said, everything, my whole life revolves around sports. So that's how things make sense to me. And the jump shot is how the light in my brain goes off. It's the feeling. Again, it doesn't mean it's gonna go in every time, but it's the feeling. I'm Jokic. I'll take it. MVP. I'll take it. I'll take all of them. Those are heavy hitters. Uh, I like Tim Car I mean Tim Duncan. I love that. Yeah, Tim, the big fundamental for sure. I like that better actually. Your announcements work for me. Cool. Yeah, the going on voices has really worked out well. Thank you all for that suggest. I don't know, I can't remember who suggested it, but thank you for that because I can't see no other way. Let's see. Is the wall still being built? It is. I mean, they're building the wall for the last what 10 minutes? And you're seeing a heavy reaction from that 212.46 to 212.34 area. I wouldn't personally play it because again, it's one for one is after 10 and two, we already made our money today. But yeah, they're still piecing their orders in, it looks like it. Looks like buyers are still getting absorbed, at least in this 5 minutes anyway. We still got 20 seconds until this is over, but that's what it's looking like. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I won't have time every day to talk after we trade, but when I do, I'll definitely stick around. And if not, I can always answer questions afterwards. RVX, Russell volatility, or just I just look at the VIX because it's the overall temperature of the market overall. I don't limit myself to just the Russell VIX, the Russell's, yeah, VIX, just the overall temperature. I never even actually looked at the Russell volatility actually. Never paid too much attention. I know it's there, but I give you time to get. I hope so. Yeah, I mean, we had one trade this week that was super fast. I don't think there was some that caught it and some that weren't able to catch it. So I can't predict opportunities as far as like how fast it's going to be, but I can tell you what I look for. I look for if we're looking for a fade down, I look for prices to pop with no interest or lack of volume, and then vice versa. Those are the ones that I like the most because you want to see that reaction happen in real time. Uh, you up $2,340 for the week. Awesome, David. You got a great name, by the way. Awesome, David. That's fire. Let's see. Your account, Texas Jet, your account is up 35.8% for the month. Didn't even trade the entire month. Awesome. Tim Duncan and I see why. David Robinson. I mean, those guys are legendary. They don't get the props that they deserve sometimes, but they're legendary. I'm a very good teacher. Thank you. I do not claim to be a teacher whatsoever, but thank you for that. I think over time, the more I talk about trading, the easier it becomes to just verbalize it. So I appreciate it. Yep, no problem hanging around. Yeah, for sure. If I have the time, I'll definitely do it. I do. I love trading. I love everything about it. It's definitely a passion of mine. First ball, then now this, and this kind of is up there. Consistency is definitely the name of the game. That is for sure. That's the only stat that matters to me. Uh, yeah, I mean, the opportunity is not there anymore. Oh, I lost you. There we go. As far as the buyers being in the market, they did react from that high volume, and that could have probably gave 10 cent, but or $10. Well, the opportunity is not there anymore. It's hard to see that a bad trader. So he was looking at, let me see if I can click on the picture. Yeah, I can't make out what that is. Market was very nervous. That's 100% sure. I mean, 100% right. It started to settle down after the first five, well, actually the first 10. Yeah, learning to read the footprint chart is a lot different as it's happening versus what is it called? Back testing. Again, I approach it like, back testing is like regular season. Live trading is like playoffs. It's totally different. Okay. Thanks, David, for your patience. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Yeah, I try to leave all nervousness at the door when I close my office door. Still human, so I can't say all of it goes away, but I'm just rare that I'm nervous. You learn every day, more every day. Good. That's awesome. That's more. I'm more happy to hear that than anything else. So I'm glad that we have people here that's actually learning it. So cool. Heading out. All right, Petty Barry. Have a great one. Have a great weekend. 80% value area rule. Uh, well, we use the standard, not the 70%. I don't use the 80%. I just use standard. I don't change it. And plus 80 from 80 to 70 is not really that big a jump. Paper trading, use cap guns. Yeah, I like that. All right, have a good weekend. A bad trader. When are you gonna change your name? I know I know we've been teasing each other. I've been teasing you on it for the past what, couple of weeks. At least change it to a decent trader or something like that. I don't know. I don't from what I'm seeing from your chat, you're not so much of a bad trader. Working on it. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, out of balance is out of balance. I don't know the rule. That's first I've heard of that because of 80% because of out of balance. Out of balance is just out of the last session's movement. I would say it's a lot harder. No, well, I want to say a lot, but it's harder to find opportunities out of balance than they are in balance. But when they're out of balance, all I do is I look to the left for the next profile of reference and see what happened in that price point area. But that's the first I heard of a 80% rule because of that though. But it's something to look at. I'll check it out. No, don't jinx yourself. If you change it, you'll start doing bad. Don't jinx yourself. The power of positivity. Better trader. I like that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll take a look at the value rules area. If I've never heard it before. Outside of, 70% of the day. Any suggestions where to buy the book? You can buy it from anywhere. I see a lot of people buy those books from Amazon. I was assigned those books, so they were given to me, but I've seen them on Amazon. I've seen them. Actually, I've seen them in. I don't know if Barnes and Nobles is still a big place, but I've seen those books there. Amazon, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. I would say probably Amazon is probably better. Okay. Yeah, I mean, price love always is always attracted to value, so that makes sense. It's interesting though. I'll read that because yeah, you always see price will go from value to value. But more importantly to me is the opportunity and the volume within it. Cool. Thank you for that. Those are the links to the books. And he has, I think those are free copies, right? So good stuff. I would say I really like this community. Thank you all for being a part of it. I mean, the sharing of information, the wanting to learn is awesome. Which one? I would say market profile. So the volume profile, market profile one, I would think that's a good one to read first because that goes over market profile and order flow. Yeah, yep, yep, yep. I think Mind Over Market just more talks about the psychology of it, if I'm not mistaken. It's been some time since I read that book, but I think it deep goes into market profile as well. But I think towards the end, it talks more about the psychology of trading, kind of, the thought of when to trade, when not to trade, understanding when the stove is hot, stuff like that. And there's not a lot of people who spend a lot of time talking about the psychology of trading, the emotion of it. That's to me just as important as learning the technical side of it, if not more. Is there anything else? I think I'm gonna go ahead and head out of here. There's looks like everyone's heading out for the weekend. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of the Friday and your weekend, and we'll see each other on Monday. All right. So a few people typing, so I'm gonna wait a little bit. Okay, have a good weekend. Thank you. You too. Have a wonderful weekend. You do the same. And then I'll type up my summary and then I'm out of here. It's the whole book. That's cool. All right, everyone. Have a great one. See y'all Monday.